Oh yeah, there's all this. Thanks, game. Oh, crap. Hey, dickwad, I need a key. For everything. Have you cleared the elevator yet? I've cleared the path to the elevator. Thank you. I'll go there now. Can't stand being down here any longer. You appear to be able to remember fragments of your past. That's unusual. Yes, I can remember. Strange. The dream. It's becoming hard to remember parts of the dream. But I can remember bits before the dream. Walls. Shiny walls. Close. Cream-painted walls. So small. Tiny room. I can see a bed, like a hospital bed. Not a hospital. So painful. A headache. Constant headache. They're putting something in the food. That's what he said. Something in the food, in the water. An ugly face, unshaven, gaunt, staring at me. They're putting something in the food. He's eating. I see the food in his mouth as he speaks. He was a friend. He's wearing a uniform. It's dirty, worn. There's something on his chest. Something written. A number. Shuffling. I remember that. Shuffle, shuffle. Everyone shuffle, shuffling. Bent over, staring at the ground. Shuffling. There's sunlight streaming in the window, but everyone is gray. Gray like ghosts. Boo. Bars at the window, casting shadows on the shuffle. It's a prison. We're prisoners. How is a prisoner? Why? Strange prison, though. They're putting something in the food. Is it corn dip? It's corn dip. Can you remember why you were in the prison? I remember a courtroom, a judge in a black gown, a lady judge. I remember her shouting, screaming. Bananas. Judges aren't supposed to shout and scream, are they? Traitor. Filth. Scum. Why? What had I done? Uh-oh. You helped the commies. I can't remember. I can't. Who was I? Who I was? What? Shiny. Can you remember anything before the prison? I don't know. There's nothing. I can see the prison, but I don't know who I was. Shiny. Corn dogs. I don't know if I was young or old, male or female. I don't know my name. Let's call you Sparky. They wiped it all. Something they did in that place. The drugs. The blackouts. Kittens. Whatever life I had, they took it away. Erased it. The trial, that's all I can remember. Maybe that wasn't real. I don't know. Let's get out of this place. I need to go to the bathroom. Are you going to help me? The catalog unit has power, but the other units are still powered down. I think that means there's not enough power for the archive. The best we can do is for you to identify the unit that holds the file you want, then I can transfer power to it. Then you can get that file. Okay, how do I find the unit? You need to get a terminal to access the catalog. There should be one in the library. The catalog should specify which unit holds the file you want. If you tell me what this is, I can power it up. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Good luck. Then you went upstairs, look at your little baby bottle. Then you went upstairs, here goes your baby body. Look at you go, you're going real fast, you're not going slow. Oh, look at you go, little baby body. Here comes a robot from my past. Look at that shiny metal ass. There it goes, out the door. You're a whore. Just gonna watch. Alright, so I have to go to the library even though we were there and do that catalog thing. Oh, I'm gonna die now. I'm gonna die from radiation. Ooh. Welcome to the Singing, Dancing Turtle Festival. I guess one of these works. There's a whole bunch of them. Oh, yeah! No. God, no. Oh, no. FNR 1100 248. FNR 1100 248. Unit 16. Let's go. Due to water. Due to water. Did you get upstairs? How'd you go up the stairs? I don't know how you did that. How'd you get up the stairs? The stairs are hard. Hey there. It's number 16. Where you going?
Hello, sir.
Hi. Yeah, I got it's number 6. It was 16. Let me check. Bring up unit 16. Yes, it's there. File FNR 100-248. Can you give me a copy? Yes, I've transferred the file to the holotape printer. You can collect the tape there. Oh, one last thing. The secure room downstairs. I've opened the door for you. I don't know what's down there, but there might be something useful. Where's the printer? Sorry, I don't know. Must be in the facility somewhere. Good luck finding it. What will you do now? I shall leave this place, no matter what it is out there. It has to be better than this. Good luck. Perhaps you'll meet one day. You have a good day. Okay, so he unlocked doors. Trying to think where that printer was. Crap. This isn't it. This is not it. Oh god, this is what he unlocked. Okay. Hope there's some rat away, because we're gonna die. Oh no. Please, for the love of God. Ooh, that's actually fairly useful. Damn, alright. I mean, that will help, but I need object sighting report, contact report. Oh, it's about aliens! We finally got to the aliens, everyone! Yeah. Nice. Whoa. Oh, nice. Nice. It's time for some reading, everyone. Go get your comfy chairs, because I'm going to be reading forever. God. I should just get, like, one of those text-to-speech programs, and then just... Actually, that would take even more effort, because then I'd have to go in the GEC. You know what, Lockpick? If you're not going to be nice about this, we're all just trying to get through this part. You're being a little dick about it. Everyone else was fine. You came along. You had to piss all over our fun train. Yeah, all your brothers were doing just fine. And then you had to do this. God, thank you. He's such a little... Ugh. Large alien crystals can be shoved up the urethra. Alright. Nice. Alright. Time to find the printer. Printer time. No. Printer time. Get out of my way. No. Papa. Where are you, Mr. Printer? Hello, Mr. Printer. How are you? Oh, look at you. You give me that. Papa. Yes, it's very good. Bye-bye. Boom, ba-ba, boo. Nice, awesome sweetness. Here are some words you can use in your day. Everyone take one and scream hooray. I want to see if we can get in that elevator. Hey, yo, what's up? Where are you going to? I shall explore. I have no past. I'm even beginning to forget the dream. I think I have just been born. I have to learn about this world all over again. I can't remember anything before the prison, and I cannot trust anything I remember after it. I wish you well. Perhaps we will meet in the future. Don't go in the water. You'll die. Don't go in the water. Don't let him go in the water. Don't do it. what was it, upstairs? Daddy's here to give me a big hug when I come home from school. Oh, look, he's even rolling his wheels. Sweet, Dad. You bitches got a, Why do these guys talk? Yeah, I want to search. I don't want to talk to them. Alright, well, I guess that's, I think this just takes us upstairs, so it's not really a huge thing. So, we're gonna...
Keep your eyes on the mission, and off my ass, please.
Alright, so yeah, we will be right back, and see you then. Hello, kid. You've been over to the archives yet? Yes, I've got the file right here. I've got the file, but I'd like to ask you something. Oh, crap, I didn't look at any of that wait. Oh, no, I just said hi. Really? Well, as much as I like it, kid, I do have better things to do. No, you don't. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, well, what is what I'm gonna do? Ah, jeez. I forgot about that there's 1,000 things. Alright, I'm gonna go through these and then paraphrase, I guess. I will go through them now if you want to pause and read them yourself. No one ever friggin'... There's one person. I know there's one person, and that person's cool. I like that person that does it, and right now he's like, can you stop? Because every time when I stop, and your voice gets all cut up, and then, oh yeah. This is where I'll scroll through text and only one person reads it. Yeah. 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 Data on the holotape is encrypted using encryption algorithm not supported by the Pip-Boy 3000. Only file title may be read top secret. Classified research directors, Washington, D.C. area. D.C., B.C., Weezy, woo! Alright, I'm gonna read these and we'll be back again. Alright, so this one was about a guy who saw it. He was like a civilian. This one was about a guard at Air Force Base, and his other buddies saw it, and then the government was like, don't say anything to anyone. Then this one was about a bunch of fighter pilots, and they found one flying, and they tried to touch it, but it flew away. And then they were trying to do research. They found some artifacts in Vietnam, and they were like, I ain't no fortunate son, but they couldn't figure out what the technology did. And this one, there was another place they found some artifacts, but they couldn't figure out what the hell's going on. And yeah, that was about it. So cool. Hello, kid. You been over to the archives yet? Yes, I have. I'd like to ask you something first. Fire away, kid. Fire away. Right in my face. Just what do you know about that file? Question mark. Guess I can tell you. Some months ago, this guy comes to me wanting to find a note. What sort of note? I ask. Just an old diary from before the war, he says. Sentimental value. You know, it's been 200 years. Sentimental value. Yeah, there's a lot of sentiment out there in the wasteland. Alright? Okay, I believe you. Still, none of my business as long as he's willing to pay. So I get in touch with a couple of scavengers I know. Guys who knew that part of town. Took them a few weeks going house to house, dodging raiders and mutants, but they get the book. Get it real good, yeah. Of course, I had to look at it myself before passing it on. Didn't seem to be anything special about it, just a diary of somebody. So I gave the book to the customer, left it at that. Then last month he pops up again, like a weasel. Pop Weasel. This time he wants to get into the archives, and he's got a password to get in some secret section. Well, 2 and 2 together, guess that password was hidden in the diary somehow. Seems like someone really, really wants to have that file. Spent a lot of time looking for it. I mean, how the hell would you know that some house somewhere had a diary from before the war containing a secret password? You and I, kid, we're just the end of the chain. Who knows where it leads? Maybe to a big fish. Anyway, story time's over. Now take the file and believe this was the agreed payment. Pleasure doing business with you, kid. You've received 2 lollipops. Return to the archives. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Okay, let us see. Investigate the base. Alright, so we will head back to the original base. The alien, the Merc base. Hey, Evangeline Panoma Boopa Papa Peepee. Hey, and you know, I found that deli place.
You mean there really was deli with a lot of nice things in there like sausage and bologna?
Nah, there was nothing there. It was all empty. It wasn't where everyone thought it was, but yes, there was some treasure there.
Wow, it was really true? What'd you find? I wish I could have gone with you and died.
I think as you gave me the key, you should get a share. Here's 50 caps. I think as you gave me the key, you should get a share. Here's 100 caps. I found this red drink. It glows in the dark. Would you like a bottle? There were some shops that hadn't been looted. Well, the treasure's all mine now, but thanks for giving me the key. Sucker. Here's 100 caps.
Oh wow, really was big treasure. One day I'm gonna go outside and get murdered.
Bye.
Okay, goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Are these yours? Are these yours? And what is this? Empty. Empty. Listen, Hercules. We hired you. You had good sources. Drugs? Drugs too? Hercules. I thought you were off the stuff, man. We can't have you drinking, shooting up, getting fat on the job. Don't you walk towards me. Don't you tell me what to do, Hercules. I hired you. I can fire you. Alright? We got Chrysanthemum down there. Chrysanthemums, where are you? You're doing good. Are you drinking too? Chrysanthemums. No, your name's not Hector. It's Chrysanthemums. Alright, you're eating beans, milk, and soda. I'm okay with that. Yeah, Hector's doing hard drugs upstairs. Listen, Hector Hercules. Okay, buddy, you got one more day. I come back here, I see this stuff, you're gone, alright? I'm kicking you on the street. I see more sodas over there, you clean that up. Whiskey too, Jesus Christ. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the base, and this is the secret. This is how you get in the base. It's like Harry Potter. Put my owl in the shopping cart and slam my face into this wall. We'll be back. Alright, we're back at the base. I'm gonna slide in. Yeah. Let's dance. You guys having cupcakes? What time is it? It's early.
Hey.
Hi.
Morning.
Hey, everyone. Captain Lake. Sir, good to meet you, sir. I hope everything's in order. Could you tell me what you do here? Certainly, sir. I'm in charge of the actual monitoring operation here. I look at the raw feeds and the cleaned up analysis from the robot and attempt to do a basic analysis. I create a weekly analysis that gets passed back to HQ. Any observations you can share? At the moment, we're attempting to get a handle on the mutant psychology. How do they organize themselves? What sort of leadership structure do they have, if any? What exactly are their motivations, and how do those motivations change? Hopefully, if we can get into their minds, if they can be said to have minds, we can come up with a way to exploit their thought processes. Are you conducting that analysis? Only in a general way. It's the science team back at headquarters that's doing most of the work, to be honest. I wish I was working on that team. Since I started here, I've grown and realized it's fascinating work. Unfortunately, I just don't have the qualifications. Qualifications? Well, experience, really. I'm sure I can make a valuable contribution, but without any prior experience in the area, they're not going to take me. Hopefully, if I can make a good job of the analysis here, I'll have a chance getting onto the science team. What's your background? I joined Talon about 10 years ago. I was involved in combat operations up until 18 months ago, when I got the opportunity to join the covert op. This is my second covert op. I'm afraid I can't discuss my first mission, but it was pretty good, and I got promoted and stuff, bro. So you have plenty of combat experience, eh? Yes, operations both inside and outside the capital wasteland. I was a squad leader for 4 years, 2 years, and an instructor on heavy weapons. It's a bit of a change for you, then. Yes, it is, but I must say I'm thoroughly enjoying the work. How long do you foresee the mission here lasting? I'd like to stay, say, for, however long it takes to get inside the heads of the freaks. Unfortunately, it's more likely to be for however long the money and patience lasts. Town's paying for this operation themselves, and they expect quick results, which I fear this kind of research can't really provide that quickly. Thanks, Captain Lake. You're so nice, Captain Peters. Hey, Captain Mustache. Sir, I hope everything's to your satisfaction. I need to go to the bathroom. Hey, Peters. I take it you're our special guest. Welcome. I trust everything's to your satisfaction. And you are? Peters. Frank Peters. Surgeon. What do you do around here, Frank Peters, surgeon? I'm the team medic. It's my job to keep these boys patched up. Although, to tell you the truth, I don't have much to do. As you know, this is a top-secret facility. There's to be no contact with the enemy on any occasion for any reason. Consequently, the only ailments I have to deal with are the day-to-day ones. Sore throats, headaches, the odd pulled wiener, that's all. I guess that means you have quite a bit of free time. Well, yes, truth to tell, fortunately. Over the years, I've managed to pick up quite a decent collection of pre-war literature. It's something of a passion of mine. Can you tell me what exactly goes on here? Well, I'm not as involved in the surveillance operation as I'd like to be, but I can give you an overview, I guess. What do you want to know? What's the purpose of this outpost? Oh, I thought you were fully briefed on the operation here. I guess they like their secrecy back at HQ. Well, the objective is to observe the mutants and gather as much intelligence as we can. We've lost a lot of people recently to mutant activity, so we need to get an idea of what their plans are and what motivates them. Just what is their psychology? It's a fascinating question if I had the chance. I'd really like to explore it in depth. Have you formed any theories about the mutants from what you've learned? As far as I can tell, they appear to have no hierarchy, no commanders, no leaders, yet they still can work as a team towards a goal, like erecting a shed. It's not clear to me how they manage to self-organize in this way. Hopefully, as we make more observations, we'll get a better handle on this problem. What's your background? Me? Well, I just joined a small merc outfit called Blake's Battlers, 25 years ago. That was out west. Blake was killed on one of our missions, and the group just kind of split up. It was a good band, though. We played a lot of rock shows. I got to know some people at Talon. They recommended me. It's a good outfit, very professional. Well, generally speaking. Sometimes we kill children, but that's kind of okay. It seems a little unusual for a doctor to become a mercenary. My mother was a doctor. She always wanted me to take up a profession, too, to be honest. I really wanted to be a knight in the Brotherhood. Both my parents were in the Brotherhood of Steel, you see. My mother was a scribe, studying pre-war medicine. My father, a knight. I was always excited by his stories of fighting out in the wastes. Well, I was just a kid. What made you become a mercenary? The death of my father. I don't know all the details. I was only 14, but I was told he was dying trying to protect a caravan of settlers. It was somewhere out in the desert. My mother told me when they found his corpse had been mutilated, stripped of everything, including bones. Even the letters, private letters of no interest to anyone, that he always kept with him from when he and my mother were courting. They took 'em all. Bastards. He tried to save those settlers, and how'd they repay him? By desecrating his poor body. They shoved wieners in his eye sockets. And the Brotherhood? Well, after all their bullshit about chivalry and honor, they refused to give him a decent military funeral. Why? Because he wasn't supposed to be helping settlers. He was supposed to be collecting some tech from some radio station. Bullshit. Broke my mother's heart. She tried so hard to get them to record that he had an honorable death. An honorable death. After all that, she was still concerned about their pathetic code. It ended with her taking an overdose. Med-X. Bum, bum, bum. And then the Powerpuff Girls. Don't look so sad, man. It's okay. It's okay. Cheer up. And you decided to become a merc after that? Listen, I learned something from my dad's death. It's everyone for themselves out here. Kill or be killed. No one's gonna help you, kid. No one. Don't be fooled by anyone that tells you otherwise. I wish it weren't true. That's how it is. See? But you can get paid. That's help. You can scratch my back, and I'll scratch your ass. Fair exchange. So you left the Brotherhood. I took what training I could from those scum, and then went out and found people who would buy my help. I was a pretty good fighter, and I had some basic medical training from my mother. If you got skills, there are people out there to fill the gaps. What? With the caps. That's the way of it. It's not pretty, kid, but it's better than your gross mother. Your mother's gross, kid. But you chose to be a doctor. Isn't that about helping people? Perception. I can't help but notice you don't seem too happy the way things turned out. Charisma. Forgive me for saying so, but I get the impression you're troubled by your past. Well, I do know that's not what my father would have wanted. He was brainwashed by all that Brotherhood honor crap. Look how that turned out. There's no honor out here, and none in the Brotherhood. It's just a word they use to make themselves feel good about themselves, Honor. But you're right. The older I get, the more I wonder whether I did the right thing back then. Still, that's water under the bridge now, and I'm fishing. So you don't really know the circumstances of your father's death. Just what I told you. He died for the Brotherhood, and the Brotherhood spat in his grave, and they pooped on it. It was gross. Maybe I could dig around a bit. I know some Brotherhood people. Would you do that? I suppose I'd like to know more. It's something that I've been wondering all these years. Why would his friends not stand up for him? Why do they let his name be besmirched? Yes, I'd be grateful if you'd do that. Sure, I can do that. Well, it's very kind of you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Telling Doctor, forgotten father. Telling Doctor, Calm down, Professor.